Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be reviewing this headphones here. It's the Infurture H1 ANC wireless headphones, as you can see, and this is going to be the first time I'm reviewing a product by Infurture, but I can see that they're quite a popular brand, fairly popular I would say, and I've seen some people use these headphones, and I feel like it's worth reviewing, especially these headphones. The headphones are very affordable. They go for about $59 Canadian, and would be a good fit for anybody who doesn't want to spend much money but wants to have a headphone or pair of headphones that work. So let's see, do they really work? Well, we'll be seeing that in this video. For those who like to know exactly the features from the get-go, I would say I'll give you a little bit of a lowdown on what this headphone or pair of headphones are all about. Now, it's by Infurture, as you know, and the headphones were manufactured by Infurture as well. The model is BN6018. Sorry, it's BN601A, and then it was made in 2021. That's last year. And it's got built-in microphone. It's an over-ear headphones. It works without a cable. It's got Bluetooth, and it weighs about 222.26 grams. That's a really lightweight, if you ask me. That's about 0.2 kilograms. Very lightweight, which is good because it's not very good to have a bulky set of headphones hanging around your head, I believe. So, and its dimension is about 15.6 by 13.1.41 by 8.71 centimeters. So that's for those who like the dimensions and all these bits and pieces. But let's go into these headphones. Is it really beautiful? I like good looking headphones to start with, before we talk about the functions. So let's go in and see what this is all about. All right, guys, here we go. Infurture. Like you can see, it's got a simple packaging from the outside here. And if you bought your headphones or you're planning to buy these headphones, just relax, okay? Because I'll go in depth with this review and show you the ins and outs. No editing, nothing, just the way it is. I believe that's what a review should be like, and that's why you're on this channel. All right, so we're going in to see how it comes. You can see very simple packaging. Listen, there was nothing to it when it came. It came just like this, in a box, of course, the delivery box, just like this. Nothing extra. And I feel like it reads kind of cheap to me, but simple is not always cheap, if you know what I mean. So let's go in. Right on the top, it gives you its cables here. So normally this works by Bluetooth, but it's got a cable as well if you prefer the cable connection. And of course, it's useful when the battery discharges completely. That's when it gives the cable, which is right here. Let's have a look at it. The cable, there you go. Most headphones come with this, even though they are still Bluetooth, so I understand. And then it comes with another cable as well, but in this case, this cable here is going to be what can connect the Bluetooth headphones to a piece of charging equipment, a USB charger right here. So this goes into the headphones and this goes into the Bluetooth charger. And as you can see, this is not the regular charging port for most headphones. This is not the 3.5. No, I'm not sure what this is, but this is like the Samsung Galaxy S21 charger or charging port. This will fit into it. That's what I mean. All right, and then more on these headphones. Let's see. As you can see, this is the pack or the container for the headphones. You can see it's really little here. You can't believe that this pair of this size would actually be enough for a pair of headphones that would really go around your head, and around your ears. But there you go. It's very small looking, and it feels very light as well. I think that's what people are looking for. It's light, it's portable, but it can perform its function correctly or the way it's required to. So let's open up. And this, for those who want to know, this is like how do I describe this now? This is like it's leathery material, you know. So if we go in, we can see that the headphones are just inside here, looking all soft and nice and small, and very gradually. So you see, right there we go, boom, boom. That's it here. Future, Infurture. This is the logo, I believe. And then there you go, Infurture. Now I'm sorry guys if I'm mispronouncing this. I think it's Infurture. It's not English. It's Infurture. You know, it's like in the future, but there's an R before the T, so I'm not sure what that is. Infurture. Good. So that's the way it looks from the outside. I think you can extend it slightly here at this end and at this end as well. For those who have fairly bigger heads or skulls, you can do that to fit your head or fit around your head. And then it has a soft pattern here, like a landing. You see, I think it's important because you don't want something that's very hard and, you know, tough to be resting on the top of your head. Sometimes it could be painful, inconveniencing, annoying, and everything is not good. So I think it's a good feature to have this, and the extension as well. Most people don't really like this extension because they feel like sometimes it gets loose and it goes up and down, but these days I'll tell you something. Most headphones come with like these extensions and they last forever. As long as the headphones are able to work, you would have these extensions going strong and, you know, still looking, you know, as stiff as they should be and as tight as possible. So that's a good thing. It's a good feature for this Infurture. Looking at the outward design, you can see it's just all smooth here, all smooth. This is plastic, all smooth plastic, which is not a bad thing. Most headphones are plastic, but it looks very simple, very simple. I must say that this is a design that is simply commensurate with function. I mean, it's built to work, basically built to work, nothing extra to it, which I understand. I respect that, but sometimes as in the world of fashion these days, people wear these headphones for fashion, just to like show off, and then it needs to be fine, beautiful. You know, you don't have to like have a very simple design sometimes, because some headphones don't just sell for the function. I mean, if you were the function, then you could buy any headphones, but this time people buy headphones sometimes for the looks. In that case, this one would not pass very well. It won't do very well, would it? It would. It's just a very simple design, and the looks are quite simple. I don't think people would like this for fashion, you know. But the main question is, and we shall not deviate from the fact that we are also hoping that this works, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter how fine it looks. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, does it really work, and how does it work? Now, it's got a charging port here. This fits this cable here, this end of the cable. It fits right here, and it goes in that way, and then this goes into the USB charger, and then the headphones are able to charge. And if you were to, let's say, store the headphones as you saw, you can store them this way, facing down, to make it flat and not like this. And if you wear it around your neck, you place this around your shoulders, down on your shoulders this way. Looks really cool, showing off the Infurture signs or symbols or logos. Yeah, so it's really cool. You can see that there's some padding here for your ears, which they feel very, very fresh to feel. I would say this wouldn't irritate the ears at all. I don't know what informed the shape of the headphones this way, but they're a little bit too oval. I think they're too oval and may not really fit all ears, as ears are not always this oval. They could spread into the sides, and this could actually cause some friction, even though it's there's some foam here and it's quite mild. But long term could cause some friction and being comfortable to the ears. I mean, this is my opinion about this, right? Given that I've worn a lot of headphones I've seen. So for a pair of headphones in this range, I don't expect anything extra from this, honestly, because uh, it just it's just 59 bucks, and it's cheap. I would say it's cheap, and so I wouldn't expect them to give much caution or much attention to this sort of design here around for the ears. So, so that would be. I'll pass. I'll pass on that. To be honest, I think it's just it's not everything yet. So, so moving on from here, we can see that the headphones have also got some buttons around here. This is for the mic button here. You can go that way. So let's say you need the mic like to record. You want to record with the headphones. You can use this, right? And then it records. Normally, I don't see why this should be on actually, because headphones should be able to record every time they are switched on. So you don't need a special button, but clearly for this one you need a special button, which is okay. I mean, just that we know it's a button for recording when you're using this and you need to activate the mic. That's where you click. So it gets me worried. I'm now thinking, what if you're making a phone call? Do you always have to turn this on? I don't think so. I don't think it's right for you to always have to do this before you talk on the phone. If let's say you connect you connect on a call, you shouldn't always do this, because this is stressful, it's tedious, it's not common. You see, nobody wants to do this. Well, that's what this is meant for, I believe. So turn it off this way, and then going to these other buttons, you can see that this is for the volume high and low, up and down, and this is to power the device and also switch off the device as well. This one, it's going to be also the button that's used for pairing the device. So pairing, switching off, pausing, it's all this middle button here. So that's how it works. Normally for headphones like this to pair, I haven't really read the manual, but I can tell you something, that to pair, all you have to do is to click on this, hold it for like 3 seconds, and then it connects. It becomes visible to any Bluetooth pairing device, and then you can see the pair with the headphones, finding the name on your device. So that's it about this pair of headphones. There's nothing more to it, honestly. For those who are manual freaks, I wouldn't feel to excite you by by saying that there is a manual. So here's the manual, guys. It tells you from A to Z how to use the headphones, and it's quite handy and useful for those who like to read manuals. But I don't read manuals, honestly, because I've used headphones previously, and I think I can operate almost any headphone right now, which is the reason why I don't read this. I wouldn't read this to use this. But if you are a fan of this, you can find this handy in the pack and read it. It comes with the headphones, but like I said, there's a big flaw on the headphones manufacturer, for them not to have put a 3-pin or 2-pin plug with this, because it's okay, I understand there's a USB connection here, but I need a plug that goes into the socket, you see. But this doesn't have that, which makes it like a bad note for them. It was a bad review for them, honestly. It's a bad oversight. So that's it for these headphones. And if you're looking for something that's cheap, easy to use, and simple, then this would be the headphones for you. But if you're looking for something that's more sophisticated, more that looks more attractive, this may not be the one for you. This is just a very simple pair of headphones, and so we have just scored a few points for this one because it's light and it has a soft padding here. Most headphones do, I understand, but this is a plus. It's got extension here to be able to fit most skulls or skull sizes, sort of. So that's a good thing. You can see it works. Yes, it also has got this flexibility here, this bit here, to be able to arrange differently on your shoulders. So you don't have to always hold it this way on your shoulders, around your neck. It can be this way and lean down on your shoulders. So this is a good way to place things. You see, when you're carrying the headphones and you're not using the headphones, it looks this way. I feel like it's not a very good thing for these headphones because it is, speaking about this switch here for the mic, I feel like it's not very good because um, it makes me feel the headphones can only activate the mic when this is on, and I don't know why, because it should be a normal thing for a pair of headphones for the mic to be always activated when the headphones are on. So that's why I feel like this is not very cool. It just means something else. I don't know. And I hope that even if this is here, I hope it's able to record even better when it's on. You see, but that's something about these headphones. So you have to know that. If you want to use the mic, this has to be switched on, clearly. Right, so that doesn't look very good for this design. And I would say as well, one thing that looks good for this design is the weight. It's a very light pair of headphones, which is something that most people are looking for these days. People don't want to carry bulky stuff around their necks, going around. It's quite inconveniencing. It can be sometimes. So, which is the reason why I think this is a good choice for anybody who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, is looking for a simple design. This is a good choice for you, and would do well. Work well for you. Look out for the battery life, guys. I think generally it's fair on battery life, but I don't know how great it is yet. I would say look out for that and let me know in the comment section what your experience is with the battery life. But make sure that you charge it once you buy it for a while before you start to use it, and make sure that once it gives you a signal that is going low, most of them have this sound that they make when the battery is low. When you hear that sound, don't let the battery discharge completely. Go and charge the battery. It helps to preserve the life of headphones generally. So that's it for this video and this review. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you are able to purchase one for yourself if you desire to, and decide to eventually, because this, like I said, it does favor the finances. It does. It's cheap, fairly cheap, affordable, so to say, at $59 Canadian. So go buy one for yourself if you want to. I'll put a link in the description to help you out if I remember, and if I don't, please remind me in the description, in the comment section, of the video. Right, so guys, it's a wrap on this video. Thanks for watching so far. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your family and friends, and I shall make more videos in the future to review more interesting content on this video. For now, it's been Infurture H1 Bluetooth headphones being reviewed, and it was a good time. I hope that it was informative and you're able to proceed from here with a decision to buy or not, or to recommend or not. Thank you guys for watching, and bye for now. Cheers.